Your headphones can say a lot about your personality. For example, if you own Beats, then you probably have a nice house, a nice car, and a nice wife. But if you have AirPods, then it's already too late for you. You're already under the control of the lizard people. The only way to become a functioning member of society is to toss out your AirPods. But today, I'm going to show you guys how to buy headphones so you don't make the mistake of buying AirPods. But first, we need to understand some headphone terms. In order to determine what your headphones would sound like, we can use a frequency response chart. This chart shows where frequencies are boosted, so you can make a prediction on what the headphones might sound like. For most high-end headphones, or headphones that matter, there's a frequency response chart for it. My favorite websites for looking at frequency response charts are Artings and Critical.com. Artings is more consumer-friendly, and Critical is more for audiophiles. There's also sound signatures, which is a guess of the headphone sound based on what the frequency response chart looks like. Another two terms are soundstage and imaging. Soundstage determines if your music sounds far from you or if it's coming from inside your head. Imaging determines how accurately you're able to hear the position of objects. For example, if you're playing Valorant, then you might want headphones with good imaging. But if you listen to orchestra music, then you might want something with a good soundstage. When it comes to headphones, size does matter. Most on-ear headphones, which are the smallest out of the headphones, are usually not worth buying. These headphones press onto your ears and are not comfortable at all. The only good thing about on-ear headphones is that they're budget-friendly. I would recommend this KOS headphone if you just want something to listen to music with. They don't really have the bass, but they sound great being $20. Moving on to the over-ear headphones, which are the medium-sized headphones. These are definitely more comfortable and it's a step up in audio quality. If you want headphones that are portable and convenient, you should get over-ear headphones. But if you really want to upgrade your listening experience, then you should try full-size headphones. These headphones are not meant to be carried around, but they offer the highest audio quality. Next is choosing between noise cancelling, open back, or closed back headphones. All of these also apply to earbuds, except there's no really good open back earbuds. Closed back headphones usually offer good isolation, but sacrifices soundstage and some audio quality. An upgrade from closed back headphones are active noise cancelling headphones. Basically, ANC headphones are anti-sound headphones. ANC headphones are 10 times quieter than closed back headphones, but they're usually more expensive. You should try and stay away from cheaper noise cancelling headphones because some of them produce a hissing sound, along with creating a sense of pressure in your ears. Good noise cancelling headphones are so good that you won't be able to hear a truck coming at you if you're blasting music. That's why in most noise cancelling headphones, there's an ambient sound option. This option allows you to hear outside sounds clearly without having to take off your headphones. The only downside to noise cancelling headphones is the audio quality, but you're not getting noise cancelling headphones for audio quality. Active noise cancelling headphones are good for noisy environments, especially when there's a continuous sound like a plane engine or a car engine. And active noise cancelling headphones are not to be confused with noise isolating headphones. Finally, for open back headphones, these offer the best experience for music listening, but the only downside is that everybody else can hear what you're listening to. These have absolutely no noise isolation and are only meant to be used in places like your home. It's basically like having speakers on your ears. So if you're choosing between these three types of headphones, choose closed back headphones for a good balance between audio quality and noise isolation, active noise cancelling headphones for travel, and open back headphones for the best music listening experience. And if you're thinking about getting earbuds, get IEMS instead. They sound better and there are affordable options out there too. IEMS provides superior audio quality, but all of them come with wires, so you might need to get an adapter for it. Earbuds and earphones, on the other hand, provide more convenience at the cost of audio quality. If you really don't like wires, then don't get IEMS. But if you're really serious about your sound quality, then you should go for IEMS. Now it's time to get into sound quality. It's open to debate what a good sounding headphone usually is, but it's safe to say that Bluetooth headphones are far worse in audio quality than wired headphones. And open back headphones generally have the best audio quality. But what exactly is audio quality? The best way to explain audio quality is to use food as an example. Each headphone is a different flavor, and you can see the flavor of a headphone in this chart. And the easy way to read this chart is to use another chart. The lower frequencies are where the bass are, the mid-range is where the vocals are, and the treble range is where all the treble stuff is. For example, this is the chart for the Beats Solo 3 wireless. There's just way too much bass. Some people like this type of bass, but for me it's a little too much. I would compare bass to chocolate and say that sweeter chocolate equals more bass and darker chocolate equals less bass. It makes sense since most people like sweeter chocolate and most people like more bass. Another example is the Beyerdynamic DT1990. There's a huge bump in the treble, which makes the sound very sharp. For most songs, I can't turn up the volume too much on these headphones or else it'll hurt my ears, but it sounds great on 1980s Japanese music. I would compare trebles to spicy levels. My spice tolerance is up there, but I can't tolerate trebles at all. The more treble there is, the spicier the headphone is. And for the mid-range, I can't think of any food comparisons, but flat is good. Depending on the genre of music that you listen to, you want to find a headphone with the right frequency response. But wait, can't you just use EQs instead of buying new headphones? My take on this is that you can make a headphone sound a certain way using EQ, but there are other things like soundstage and imaging, and the technical performance of a headphone, which involve the types of headphone drivers being used, which you can't get with EQ. If you EQ a bad headphone, it will still sound like a bad headphone. The topic of what a headphone sounds like and whether or not you should use EQ are both complicated topics for future videos. Frequency response charts are also not reliable because if you compare these two graphs, they look really similar but are two completely different things. That's why you shouldn't always rely on frequency response charts. In the end, the only way to see if you like a headphone is to try it out for yourself. Certain headphones will sound good with certain genres of music, but that's up to you to decide. You'll eventually get a sense of what you want your headphones to sound like through experience. For me, I like a headphone with not too much bass and not too much treble. Finding a good sounding headphone always comes down to personal preference. So if a tech reviewer explains to you that a headphone sounds good, then it probably sounds good for them, but not for you. It's hard for me to cover all the headphones out there, so I'm not gonna do it.